Hey guys, Games for Life here, and in today's video I want to build a base down in the glowing forest caves. I printed up some of the materials here and I hope these are gonna be enough to get a self-sustaining base. I also have a ton of platforms and all the modules I need, as well as some auto extractors for some interesting materials. So without any further ado, let's get down there. And here we are, I made it into the glowing forest caves. I brought all the things down here so we can already start building. I'll have my auto extractors on the sides here, got some lithium down on this side, and then a lot of wolframite on this other side. So I'm gonna get a ton of those. Then I'll have the basic modules up top here, and then some more storage and other modules down on this ramp. Here at the end is gonna be the power section, and that's gonna be right next to the entrance into the glowing forest, which just glows up when you get into it, and I think it's really cool to have this right next to the base. I didn't want to build in here because I didn't want to destroy this forest, so I just left it close enough to the base so we can get in there. But the base goes in between some of these trees that are all chopped up and glitchy, so we've got some nature in the base as well. I hope I have everything I need in here, so let's get started with the power section first. That's gonna be the most important, so the other sections can work as well. And I think I'm just gonna plant all of these in here. I'll start by unpacking that platform, and I have 8 Whizweed seeds. These should, at least in theory, provide enough power. So there we go, I can plant all of these. I've got 8 tappers prepared right here, and now I just need some auto arms and then smelters and medium generators. I hope 2 auto arms are enough for this. So those are all connected. I'm gonna have organic in the selector slots of these as well, and they should be able to reach into all of that. So I've got a couple large storages for the generators, and I should have 7 of them. So I'll just place all the generators in here and then unpack them. The Whizweeds are also fully grown now, so I can start getting tappers on them. So these should already start getting some organic, which I can place in the selector slots of the auto arms. And then all I need is just a couple smelters on this side. I'll have them facing the base. And well, maybe I could make this the other way around. So this would smelt the organic into carbon, and that goes into the medium generators. Now I just need a little bit of power to start this off. So to smelt the first organic, I'm gonna use the medium generator in my backpack. And I should also turn these on. Each one provides 9 units, and I've got 7 of them. So that should be 63 units of power, minus what these produce. So we're gonna have over 50 anyway. Alright, it looks like the first generator has turned on, so I can start the auto arms. And now we should really start smelting faster and more. Let's see what's next. I should unpack the basic modules on here, so I'm gonna have a couple platforms dedicated to all the normal stuff that you would have in a base, and I'm also gonna have a trading section. I brought some scrap from the surface, but maybe in the future I'll have some bigger scrap farms down here as well, probably in the crystal caves. There are more resources there. But here we go, I'll just have these set up like that, and I'll connect them to power with some extenders. So here we go, I should start with the normal ones. I'll put a trade platform on here. I think this is where we'll trade for everything, so I should also have the scrap on there, and then I'll have some more storage space on this other side. Oh, and I also brought an oxygenator, so I'll just put it here for now, then I'll place it on a large storage once I have one that's empty. So I should also have a soil centrifuge right here, and a smelter, why not? Chemistry lab should go on this side, and atmospheric condenser on the end of that. So let's unpack these. And then some more extra storage space on there. I'll put some medium storages on these as well. So there we go. These platforms are almost ready. And I guess I could have the printers down here. Let's see what the power's doing. Alright, so we are getting a ton of power. It's almost full in here. I also want to take this portable smelting furnace, and I'll have this on the same platform as the trading platform, because if I trade for something, I want it to get automatically smelted. Now, one of these is gonna be just for storage, and the other one will probably have the printers. So let's see how this goes. Oh, and they also have this soil canister. I'll have to place this on here. That's gonna be for the soil centrifuge. It also needs a small canister to work. So there it goes. Now, because this is gonna have most of the resources, I'll just put some medium storage on the end there, and then I'll need some big storage. And I need another one, so I don't know, I'll put this down here for now. And then I'll have 12 of these medium resource canisters on here, and each is gonna be filled with a different resource. And there it goes. I hope that's gonna be enough. I just need some more oxygen here. There we go. That reminds me, I also have to connect these platforms. So I guess I'd better unpack this as well, so I can connect behind this tree. And let's see how I can connect this through the back, so you can't see them all that much. I've got oxygen here now. I still don't have any power because this has to be connected as well. So let's do that. And I think I should also get some more medium generators because I'm getting way more organic than I need. So that wouldn't hurt actually, because I've got the wolframite node down there as well. I can start getting some more of these, and maybe I'll get another platform to expand this way. But first, let's finish this stuff. So I'm gonna have the large printer on here. And then I've got some more auto arms and small platforms. I can use these for the auto extractor sections, but also if I want to automate anything down the line. Let's see, this should be connected as well. So there we go. Now I just need some compound for the other printers, so I'll trade for it. And I can also start getting resources to fill up some of these canisters. But first let me get this on here, and I'll unpack some more medium storages. Also, I think the oxygenator would fit better on the back there, so it leaves more storage space for the soil centrifuge and the smelter. And then I've got an extra medium storage. I'll put it here for right now. Maybe I'll have it in the back of the printers. There we go, we've got some compound. Now actually I'll use the soil centrifuge for the resin then. So there goes the small printer. Now I can use it to get a medium one, which will be right next to it. So then I need another medium storage right behind it, for which I'll get the resin. I also have some ammonium. I got this with the rover when I was drilling down here. So I guess one of these would be filled with ammonium. Maybe I'll get a hydrazine farm down here, because there are also a ton of ammonium spots. There we go. So we've got one for ammonium. I also have my medium printer right there. And the resin seems to be done already, so I'll just take 2 and the rest should go in there. Well, the oxygenator stopped working, so I guess it has to be directly attached to a platform, not on a storage. I guess that makes sense. I've also got some compound that I want to put in here, so that's gonna be right next to the resin, and then I need 2 more resin, and I can start crafting some more medium storages. I like how this base is already coming along. Now let's use this to get even more resin. And I think this would be smarter just to have a small platform in the back with the oxygenator on it. And I'll just connect it to this. So there we go, now I have enough space for another medium platform there. Oh look, there are some more resources that I left when I came through with the rover. So I'll get these smelted. And I'll just use the basic smelter on here. I could also use the one next to the trading platform. Now let's use this to get some more materials that I really need in here. Like laterite. I'm gonna get some laterite. And this should just get automatically smelted by this guy right here. So there comes the laterite, and it's already getting turned into aluminum. I also reversed the positions of these, so I've got more storage on the right side. Now I guess it's time to get the auto extractors going. So maybe I'm gonna need some more power extenders, but I'll see about that. The first one will be for lithium. So I'm gonna put this down here. The bar is almost full here, so that's great. And then I just need an auto arm that can reach in there. And I should also connect it to power, so let's start that actually. I can take it from here and put it straight in there. Make this also go both ways. And then an auto arm, maybe it can fit right on top here and reach into the top section of that. And I also turned it on already, so it gets a couple lithium by the time I get here with the auto arm. Why is this getting compound? That's not what it's supposed to get. Let me see, yeah, it's still collecting compound, so I guess there's some compounds down there. It should be on the lithium. Okay, let's see now. Now it's collecting wolframite. Is this a feature of the Glitchwalkers DLC, or I don't know what's going on here. Alright, I guess that's good. We can have wolframite from here as long as we get lithium from the other one. But then let's unpack this other one and see if we can get some lithium from this wolframite deposit. Alright, so I turned this on, and I'm curious what I'm gonna get from this. It's wolframite again. Okay, let's turn it off, move it to a different spot, and let's see now. Is it still getting wolframite? Okay, it's still getting wolframite, so that works as it should. Then that means I'm having a problem with the lithium auto extractor. Let me just move it over on this section. Oh, it actually started collecting some lithium. Does it randomly collect lithium and then sometimes also wolframite? I just hope it gets lithium this time. Now it gets compound again. Okay, so that's not good. Let's try it here. That's compound again. This side. Now it's getting lithium. Okay, so down there it's getting lithium. I hope it keeps getting lithium and it doesn't change again. But how do I get an auto arm to reach into that now? I'm afraid to move it because it's gonna change again, so I'll just make the auto arm work somehow. But at least this other one is getting the wolframite. So I just need to get one in the selector slot of this auto arm, and once I turn it on, it's gonna bring it all the way on here. And I guess I'll just steal a couple of these. I'll need to craft more anyway. So as a start, I'll just have these on here, and then I'll bring a couple of medium storages so I can turn this on. I've got one lithium to put in the selector slot of this. So once it gets up there, I'll see if this can actually reach, and I hope it does. So then I'll just have to move this platform, and then I'll have a couple of auto arms to bring it all the way onto this platform. So there's gonna be an empty platform and then another auto arm. And that should be enough to get the lithium onto this. I think it's official, this auto arm doesn't reach. What if I put it here? I don't think this does it. So I'll just have to get it to the side and angle this down. I guess that would be the only way for this to work. Okay, I'm glad that works finally. I'll need some storage for the lithium as well, so I guess I'm stealing more stuff from here. So there we go. And yeah, we are getting lithium, we are getting wolframite, so everything's working nice. But now another thing that I need in here are some lights. Don't I have them unlocked? Oh, I can still unlock some stuff in here. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, now I should be able to get work lights. And to craft that, I just need the copper that's getting smelted right now. While that's being smelted, I'll get even more malachite, and then I should have a ton of lights in here as well. And I got another printer in here so I can craft more stuff at the same time. I'm gonna need some plastic and glass for the medium resource canister. I guess I'd better get some quartz as well. And for plastic, I can just steal carbon from this section. I'll also start getting some of these because I'll need them eventually. And this is gonna be on plastic and on repeat. I just need some extra compound, which I have over on this side. And now it's time to get the lights in here as well. And whoa, my backpack is really bright now. Let's see, I guess I'll need one on here. So I should put the compound back in. And one of them can be in this corner up there. Then let's have another one over on this side. Oh, the methane is ready. Let's get the nitrogen as well. One of them could be on the end there. I also have my compound, so I can start getting the plastic that I need. And yeah, the glass is already getting smelted, so I'll get 8 more resource canisters in no time. But I should probably get some clay as well to get more large storages. I'll also need another, I'll just steal this for now, and I'll put this on top there. One on here wouldn't hurt. And I'll do the same on this side. There it goes. Well, I guess I could have another one on this side. And one for the back here. I'll just put it on the ground. And there we go. Now the base is a little bit lit up. Maybe I'll also want to get some lights on taller posts and have them on a different power section, so they would have a switch. That would be nice. Put that on repeat, and there we go. Now let's get the medium printer in action as well. I can get 2 large storages. I've got the ceramic for that. I was thinking of getting more medium generators because we are producing a ton of organic here, but it seems like the power is more than halfway up, so we don't really need that right now. But I can start unpacking this and placing all the resource canisters. And these are gonna be on here, waiting to get filled up with some different resources. And as far as I can tell, we are still getting lithium and wolframite, which is great. I can also start smelting some wolframite as well, but let's just get some sphelerite in here. I'm just gonna need all the important resources, so I'm sure I've got a fully functional base down here. And I'll just have 4 other resource canisters, which I'll place next to the wolframite ones. Or actually, wait, I can move this from here, and I'll have it like that. So then this light should be on the ground, and I'll just run this wire through it. So we've got light there. I'm gonna have a ton more resources on here, and this can just go on here for storage purposes. And there's the sphelerite, already started smelting it. And yeah, this base is working, everything's going along nicely. I should also bring the drill and paver for the rover down here. And this base has a really nice view. You can see all the glowing forests in the back. And if you want to, you can also take a walk through it right here. which is awesome. Now make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of the Glitchwalkers DLC, then save the playlist as well. All my Glitchwalkers videos are in there, so you're gonna be able to see the whole story and more. But that's gonna be it for today. Cheers, Astroneers!